World War II, a conflict that redefined warfare, where technological innovation collided with brutal battlefield realities. Among these technological marvels, none were more impactful than the tank. These steel behemoths became decisive instruments of victory or defeat. We delve into the history, engineering, and human stories behind these machines, ranking the top 10 tanks that shaped World War II. Join us as we relive the thunderous clashes and enduring legacy of these steel giants. The American M4 Sherman, a name that echoes through the annals of World War II history. Not the most glamorous tank of the war, nor the most heavily armored, the Sherman was often overshadowed by its more formidable counterparts. But the Sherman became the reliable workhorse, rolling off assembly lines in numbers its enemies could only dream of. With over 50,000 units produced, it was a marvel of mass production. From the beaches of Normandy to the deserts of North Africa, the Sherman was there, playing a pivotal role in key battles. Its adaptability to diverse terrains made it crucial for Allied victory. Whether it was the muddy fields of Europe or the arid landscapes of Africa, the Sherman could be counted on. German panzers often held an edge in one-on-one engagements, boasting superior firepower and armor. But the Sherman's mechanical reliability and ease of maintenance allowed the Allies to field vast numbers. Its simple design meant that it could be repaired quickly, even in the heat of battle. The Sherman's legacy is one of collective strength, a testament to American industrial might. It showcased the ability of the United States to mobilize and produce war materials on an unprecedented scale. It became a symbol of Allied resolve, its crews fighting with courage against formidable odds. These brave men often faced daunting challenges, yet they persevered, knowing the importance of their mission. The Sherman set the stage for the modern main battle tank, a legacy that continues today. Its design principles and the lessons learned from its deployment have influenced tank development for decades. The German Tiger I, a tank that has become synonymous with power and fear. Few tanks in history have garnered such a fearsome reputation as the Tiger I. Its name alone struck terror into the hearts of its adversaries. Heavily armored and boasting a devastating 88mm gun, the Tiger I could engage enemy armor at remarkable ranges with deadly precision. This gun was capable of penetrating the thickest armor of Allied tanks, making it a formidable opponent on the battlefield. The Tiger I became a symbol of German industrial prowess and military might. It represented the peak of engineering and design, showcasing the capabilities of German technology during World War II. Its crews, often hand-picked veterans, were meticulously trained to utilize the Tiger's strengths to their fullest potential. These men were not just soldiers, they were elite tank operators who knew how to exploit every advantage the Tiger offered. Yet despite its formidable presence, the Tiger I was not without its flaws. Its immense size and weight made it prone to mechanical issues and difficult to maneuver, especially in rough terrain or urban environments. These challenges often limited its effectiveness in prolonged engagements. Germany could never field them in the numbers needed to stem the Allied tide. The complexity and cost of production meant that only a limited number of Tiger I tanks were ever built, making them a rare but powerful asset on the battlefield. Despite these limitations, the Tiger I became a psychological weapon that instilled fear in its enemies. The mere sight of a Tiger I could cause panic and retreat among Allied forces, demonstrating its impact beyond just physical destruction. The legend of the Tiger I continues to captivate military enthusiasts and historians to this day. Its legacy is preserved in museums, documentaries, and the collective memory of World War II, where it remains a symbol of both engineering excellence and the brutal realities of war. From Russia, the formidable IS-2 heavy tank emerged during the height of World War II, meticulously designed to counter the formidable German heavy armor that had been dominating the battlefields. Its powerful 122mm gun was a game-changer, capable of reducing enemy tanks to rubble with a single devastating shot. The IS-2's heavy armor provided robust protection, making it resilient against most German anti-tank weapons, which were previously feared by Soviet forces. The arrival of the IS-2 marked a significant turning point on the Eastern Front, shifting the balance of power. It went toe-to-toe with the formidable German Tigers and Panthers, often coming out on top in these fierce confrontations. The The IS-2 proved itself a capable adversary, earning the respect and fear of its enemies. The production of the IS-2 showcased the growing industrial might of the Soviet Union, reflecting their ability to produce advanced military technology. Over time, the IS-2 became an icon of Soviet resilience, a symbol of their unwavering determination to overcome adversity. It stood as a testament to their determination to prevail, no matter the odds. The impact of the IS-2 extended far beyond battlefield victories. It symbolized Soviet intent and their strategic prowess. The IS-2 demonstrated the Soviet Union's ability to challenge and overcome the best that Germany had to offer, altering the course of the war. The Sherman Firefly, a testament to British ingenuity, countering the threat of German armored superiority. The British transformed the American M4 Sherman with a 17-pounder anti-tank gun. This potent weapon could punch through the thick armor of Tiger tanks. The Firefly sacrificed some mobility to accommodate the larger gun. Despite its limitations, the Firefly proved its worth in Northwest Europe. It provided Allied tankers with a weapon to challenge German armor. The Firefly often tipped the balance in crucial engagements. The German Panther Tank, a response to the Eastern Front realizing German technological superiority was not absolute. The Panther, with its sloped armor and powerful 75mm gun, balanced firepower, protection, and mobility. Its sloped armor offered superior protection against enemy fire. The Panther's long-barreled gun possessed superior accuracy and range. Early mechanical issues hampered its effectiveness initially. As the war progressed, the Panther's strengths became apparent. It proved a formidable opponent, capable of engaging enemy armor at long ranges. The Panther became one of the most feared weapons in the German arsenal. The American M18 Hellcat. Speed is often a weapon in itself. The Hellcat, a tank destroyer, sacrificed heavy armor for speed and firepower. Designed to intercept and destroy enemy breakthroughs, it delivered swift, decisive strikes. Armed with a 76mm gun, it threatened even the heaviest German tanks. Its true strength lay in its remarkable speed. The Hellcat excelled in mobile warfare, exploiting gaps and ambushing armored columns. Hellcat crews became masters of hit-and-run tactics. The Hellcat's impact was swift and brutal. The Soviet T-34, a tank that redefined armored warfare. Its influence resonates to this day. The T-34, appearing in 1941, sent shockwaves through the German military. Its sloped armor provided superior protection against enemy fire. Its wide tracks gave it superior mobility on the Eastern Front. Early models suffered from mechanical issues and cramped crew ergonomics, but its strengths and sheer numbers compensated for its shortcomings. The T-34 became a symbol of Soviet resistance, stemming the German advance. It shattered the myth of German invincibility. The T-34's impact on the Eastern Front cannot be overstated. The German Panzer III. In the early years of World War II, it spearheaded the German Blitzkrieg. The Panzer III, though not heavily armed, was a masterpiece of design. It embodied German military doctrine, fast, maneuverable, and armed with a 37mm gun. The Panzer III's crews utilized its strengths to devastating effect. As the war progressed, its limitations became apparent. Its light armor and inadequate firepower rendered it vulnerable. Despite its obsolescence, the Panzer III played a pivotal role in early German conquests. It was a testament to German military prowess and early dominance. The British Churchill Tank. A tank as iconic as its namesake, a blend of innovative design and limitations. Born of desperation, it was a heavy infantry tank against German panzers. The Churchill earned a reputation for ruggedness and reliability. Its crews relied on its ability to withstand punishment. Early models were inadequately armed, but later versions fared better. Despite its limitations, the Churchill played a vital role in Allied victories. From Normandy to Italy, the Churchill proved a steadfast workhorse. The American M24 Chaffee. In the waning days of World War II, a nimble scout tank appeared. The M24 Chaffee was designed for speed and agility. Armed with a 75mm gun, it engaged lightly armored opponents and provided fire support. Its primary role was reconnaissance and exploitation. The Chaffee's late arrival meant limited action in Europe. Its speed allowed it to penetrate deep behind enemy lines. The Chaffee's design influenced a generation of light tanks. It foreshadowed the shift towards lighter, more mobile platforms. These 10 tanks represent a fraction of the armored titans of World War II. They remind us of the ingenuity, industrial might, and human cost of that conflict. Their legacy extends beyond the battlefields, testaments to the courage and sacrifice of their crews. Their stories continue to captivate and inspire, reminding us of human resilience. Join us next time as we explore more conflicts, technologies, and human stories that shaped our world.